Hi everybody, it's Cheyenne with Wisewood Apothecary. Thanks so much for joining me here again. Today we are starting the May month, which we are going to be studying strawberry, which is, I'm sure, many of our favorite fruits out there. I just wanted to take a few minutes and show you it out in the wild. Right now it's just the greens up where I've been able to find it. But soon it'll start flowering, and then of course we'll get fruit. So depending on where you are in the world or in the province, you may have some flowering already. You may even be so lucky to have some fruit already, but yeah, this is one of my favorites. So right down here we have the telltale trifoliate leaves of strawberry. If we were to look at it pretty close here, the edges are deeply serrated, which is a common characteristic of the strawberries. If we're to flip this over, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up very well, but the underside is slightly hairy of the leaves, and yeah, that's pretty much them. So if we look all around here, they are spread all around. We've even got some leaves budding here. So yeah, they are in process of growing, obviously. So yeah, basically you will get very familiar with that trifoliate leaf. So trifoliate means it's one leaf with 3 leaflets. So last month we were exploring another trifoliate, which is alfalfa. So yeah, you're gonna get real familiar with trifoliates this year, I believe. So yeah, basically these guys are one of the most famous trifoliates out there. Another famous one is clover. So yeah, basically I'm sure almost everybody knows what strawberry looks like. Wild strawberry is generally smaller and more like smaller leaves, smaller flowers, and smaller fruit, but the flavor is much stronger than conventionally grown strawberries. So basically throughout time, as they kept breeding and changing and cultivating the garden variety strawberry, it kind of began to lose some of its potency in medicine terms, and also lose some of its potency in sweetness and in flavor. So yeah, if we were to eat a conventional strawberry, which is like this big, next to a wild strawberry, which is like this big, you'd get quite a big difference in flavor. So you need, honestly, very little wild strawberry if you want it just for the flavor. If you're looking for more the medicinal root, it's more the leaves and the roots that you'd be using. And yeah, basically there's a lot of competition for strawberries in the wild. I mean, we've got deer, bears, rabbits, birds, all sorts of little critters that like to eat strawberry. So, and they seem to have some sort of like alarm system where as soon as the berries are ripe, first thing in the morning, they are all gone. So even if you've been watching a patch for a long time, waiting for those berries to ripen, and you're like, oh, it's almost there, you better be ready, because nature is gonna get it before you. There's not a lot of sources of natural sugars out there in the wild, and strawberry is definitely one of them, which is partly why we have this like evolutionary response to just, I want all the strawberries. It's because our body really wants to make sure that we get those good sugars, those good electrolytes, so definitely something to consider. So yeah, basically wild strawberries are different from garden variety strawberries or cultivated strawberries that are in grocery stores, but they look very similar. They all have the trifoliate leaves that I'm talking about. And for those of you who've already seen the spotlight card for strawberry, in it you'll note that I talked about some of the uses for it, including how the leaves are used for treatment of diarrhea and things like that. Now, when I'm talking about the leaves, I'm talking about these guys, not the green part on a strawberry. The green part on the strawberry are bracts. They are a little bit different, and they don't have the medicinal value that the leaves have. So, excuse me. So definitely when you want to use the medicine root, you want to go with the strawberry leaves. So as you can see kind of behind me, the strawberry patch goes quite far. So like I said, this area, especially once they're ripe, is just kind of teeming with life who are trying to come and get the strawberries. So yeah, anyway, thanks so much for joining me here. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. Feel free to subscribe to stay in the loop. You can join the free Facebook group at Herb of the Month Club, and you can also become a paid member, which of course helps with operational costs and things like that, on our website at wisewoodapothecary.com. So thanks so much, have a good day, get out there and explore.